Hello, have a good day. Hope you are doing well. And today we will be looking on valuation of goodwill. And what is goodwill? What are the factors it influences the goodwill? And how the goodwill is calculated by using different methods. So all things we will be learning today. Yes. So the meaning of goodwill. It is a good name or reputation earned by a firm. Right? It's a good name and reputation earned by a firm during this course of business. Uh, it is an intangible asset. It used to be shown under asset side of the balance sheet of the company, but however, it is not going to be tangible. It is an intangible asset. It means you cannot see and touch that particular asset. Hence, it is called as an intangible asset. So, goodwill is an intangible asset. Goodwill is the value of business over and above the value of its asset. So, asset is only tangible and which we can see, and sometimes it may not have high value, but goodwill it is not so. It is the value of the business over the assets. It's not based on asset, it is based on the business. Goodwill is the difference between the purchase price and value of net assets. If you buy a company for 20 lakhs and net assets of the company is 18 lakhs, then the difference we call as goodwill. Since you are paying 2 lakhs extra for the reputation of that business. If it is negative, then there is no goodwill. If it is zero or if it is negative, then there is no reputation. You are just taking the assets, taking over the assets at the exact price. Goodwill has a positive impact. Yes, goodwill has a positive impact on the future turnover of the business as well as the expected profit is going to keep on increase. So it has a positive impact on both future of turnover as well as profit of the business. So, however, the goodwill means is the reputation of the firm. It is an intangible. It is the value of the business more than the value of the asset. Right? So then it has a positive impact on the future. So with this, let us get into the factors influencing the valuation of goodwill. So what are the factors do we have? So first one, the good public relation. So one of the marketing factor. Right? So what is public relation? In most of the companies and institutions, they used to have a public relation officer, a separate professionals used to be appointed as PRO, public relation officer. Right? So which means to have a good relationship. So goodwill is a main thing which is influenced by public relation. Second major factor is regular customers. Are you able to retain the existing customer? Are you make them to visit your shop on a regular basis? And is the customer becomes your major part of the business due to the regularity? That's why in all the businesses nowadays used to record the customer details. They have customer relationship management softwares. They have all the customers' name, mobile number, date of birth, marriage date, addresses, etc. etc. in their CRM package. So the customer ID number will be called as their mobile number. As soon as you give mobile number, they will give you a history of purchases. When did you buy? What did you buy? For what you have expected to buy? All these things they will give you from their software, from their CRM package. So the purpose of this to make the customers to come regularly. They used to call you sometime. They will make a call and say happy anniversary days or happy birthdays or on a special occasion they will call you. And they will wish you. They will ask you to come to their business, and even they used to have a cake cutting ceremony. It happens to be. So that is called as making the customers to be regular in the business. So it is another important factor. that affects the goodwill. The third one, the quality product in a reasonable price. Are you able to give a high quality product at a reasonable price? If yes, then it really indicates that your reputation of the business. So, not only giving quality product at a reasonable price. If you take Raymond's, they will have a quality product, and some products, and it used to be reasonable for the middle class people also. So that builds a great amount of reputation. And if you take Walmart and some of the big stores, supermarkets, they used to have a product at the economic pricing which has to be approachable by the below poverty line people also. So they proudly say that we went to H&M and Textile, we went to Chennai Silks, and we went to Pottins, or we went to Walmart, we purchased this one. So which means the brand or the business identity bring a quality to the product, and it is given at the reasonable price to the downtrodden and middle class people, so that they can make a good amount of reputation. So please have a quick recap. A good public relation, regular customers, quality product in reasonable prices, and the fourth one is management skills. The professional management skills will bring you a great reputation to the business. I know some of the schools used to have directors, full-time directors. As a great academician, they will employ as a full-time directors. And they used to have, principal, vice principal, deputy principal, dean. Dean in itself is different wings: dean for commerce, economics, dean for arts, dean for science. Some academic institutions used to have. So they like to build their management skills and retain that into their regular course of business. So it happens in most of the businesses to take care. It builds the reputation of the firm. Yeah, surely it builds the reputation of the firm. Then fifth important factor, the challenging factor, is the location of business. So the business location means is not only the address. Please don't mistake understanding the term address with the location. There is a difference. Here the location means is a distribution channel, and it also includes the outlet addresses, but it does not mean only the outlet address. So it has a professional distribution channel, and making the products available, making the products or services to be available to the customers in their nooks and corners of their places. So that's called the location of business. That is another important factor which influences the goodwill, the reputation of the business. And the sixth factor is good relation with suppliers. So what are the good relations with suppliers? So the suppliers should be permanent and quality. So based on the supplier only, your final product is going to be designed. If raw material supplier fails to distribute a quality product, then the entire business will get failed. So we need to maintain a good relation with the suppliers. That also builds the reputation of the business. Then employees. The employees is a strong base for any business, starting from the doorkeeper until the board of directors, who are the employee of the company. particularly the bottom level people and middle level people, they are the base of the company. So to keep a good quality employees so that your goodwill, the reputation will increase, keep on increases. If you fail to retain the employees, quality employees, then definitely your reputation of your business will get greatly get affected, extensively gets affected. If you are not able to retain the quality employee, it means you are not able to retain your reputation of the business. Once the employee gets relieved, the reputation goes along with him. So we need to maintain and retain the employees, quality employees. So these are the factors, minimum factors that make it 10. I have given you only 7 points here, but trying to make it as 10 points. So some of the businesses used to maintain a calendar for business, not for the holidays. Some of us used to maintain calendar for holidays, but here calendar for business, calendar of customers, calendar of suppliers. So which means they used to spend a lot of time and amount to maintain the better relationship with all the stakeholders. We used to get birthday greetings messages, sometimes wishes, greeting cards from the company. The receiver always feels proud at that moment. It always builds the reputation of the business. This is the 8th one, which I am giving you hints to build up your points into 10. And one more thing, the advertisements also builds the reputation of the business. So how do you carry out your advertisements? Are you carrying out your advertisements in a professional way? So when it reaches the people in a professional way, they should keep in mind that the valuation happens through the advertisements also. I hope you are able to follow my words. So I have said now 9th one. The 10th one. The 10th one. The offers, discounts, whatever you give to the customers, to the suppliers, what are the flexibility you maintain. So that also builds the reputation of the business. That also builds the reputation of the business. So we have various methods to value the goodwill. So when you make some amount with the balance sheet as your reputation of the business, you can't say just like that. Okay, keep 12 lakhs as goodwill in my account, saying that it is a good reputation of the business. To increase your balance sheet total, you can't say just like that some amount as a value of goodwill. No one will agree. So we should have some backdrops, explanation for the valuation of goodwill. So the valuation happens in 4 different methods. One is the simple average profit method. The second one, the super profit method. The third one, a weighted average method. And the fourth one is capitalization method. So either one of these methods we may apply to value our goodwill, but appropriately we need to apply, not just like that picking up one method and calculating. Appropriately we need to apply. So we need to know when to apply the first method, when do we need to apply the second method, and when do we need to apply the third and fourth method, etc. So in capitalization method itself we have to. One is capitalization of average profit method, and second one capitalization of super profit method. So which one is best? It differs. How are you going to capitalize your earnings? So what is simple average profit method? So simple. So we can easily use this. The term itself says it is a simple average. Some of the statisticians or the maximum students, they know better what is simple average. Even school students used to say, add everything and divide by numbers. So you can say the sum of the total divided by number of addends. Total sum divided by addends. So what is that simple average? Add everything and divide by its numbers. So this is what simple average. Here what do we need to take profit? Instead of any amount, take only profit. Calculate the simple average. So here average profit. Take the total profit of a particular number of years and then divide this by number of years. Divide this by number of years. Here the number of years means the number of years you gain the profit. As soon as you calculate the average profit, now you are so better positioned to calculate the goodwill. So simple. That the word itself says simple average. So the sum is also simple. The method is also so simple. So take the average profit, multiply by number of years of purchases. What is that number of years of purchases? It means the number of years for which the firm is likely to earn same amount of profit. Is likely to earn the same amount of profit. That is called the number of years of purchase means. Say for example, I am going to buy a textile business. The textile person, the owner, the proprietor says, okay, I will hand over to you at such an amount and buy from me. But due to my reputation, the business will carry out. You no need to take any effort. Due to the existing reputation, the business will carry over next to 5 years without any trouble. And if they say that, then it is called number of years of purchase. It means the number of years for which the firm is likely to earn the same amount of profit. Is likely to earn the same amount of profit. So that is called as a simple average profit. So what are the things we need to consider before calculating the average profit? What are the things we need to consider before calculating the average profit? Point number 1, any abnormal profit, if it is exist, then it should be deducted from the net profits of that year. From the net profits of that year, it has to be deducted because abnormal profit will not continue in future. At the same time, if there is any kind of abnormal losses, it should also be added. It should also be added back to the net profit of that year. Then, non-operating incomes. If you have any kind of non-operating income, say for example, income from investments, etc., or interest you received from debentures which you invested in other companies, all kind of non-operating incomes should be deducted from the net profits of that year. From the net profits of that year. Because non-operating income is not going to continue. Business will continue, but income will not continue. That's why this has to be deducted. After doing this, you need to take the profit. Then you need to make it as an average profit. Hope you understood this, right? Not just like that, taking the profit from the financial statement. Keep on analyzing the financial statement. Do we have any kind of abnormal profit? Do we have any form of abnormal loss? Do we have any non-operating incomes or non-operating expenses? If it is non-operating expenses, then it has to be added. If it is non-operating expenses. So these are the important things. So for example, let me give you an illustration. Alpha Limited gives you the following details. Profit for 3 years is posted. For profit for 2010, rupees 1 lakh. 2011, rupees 1 lakh 125,000. 2012, 1 lakh 40,000. Profits of 2010, they have noted while reviewing the balance sheet and income statement before calculating the goodwill. The person has noted, well, the profits of 2010 have been reduced by rupees 15,000 because goods were destroyed by fire. Goods were destroyed by fire. So it has been reduced. The fire will not occur every year. Only 2010 it was occurred. So it has been reduced by 15,000. So it is an abnormal losses which has been subtracted, but we need to add back. Then the third point, non-operating income, non-recurring income of rupees 10,000 is included in the profit of 2011. 2011 profits was 1,25,000 in this. So non-recurring income has been added. So we need to subtract that because it will not come in next few years. So this has to be subtracted. Then point number 4, profits of 2012 include rupees 10,000 income from investment. So again it is a non-operating income which has been added, but we need to subtract this, which is not going to be in future also. So treat the every transaction and show your behavior of adding or subtracting based on the logic. So with these details we need to calculate goodwill on the basis of 4 years purchase of the average profit. 4 years purchase of the average profit of last 3 years. Of last 3 years. So what happens now? They gave 3 years profit, and profit 2010 has been reduced due to fire, so we need to add back. The non-operating income, because 10,000 is included in 2001, so we need to subtract that. And profit of 2012 include 10,000 as income of investment, so this also have to be subtracted from 2012. And then we may go for averaging that. So if you see the solution which I am showing to you now, you can very well understand. For the first year, rupees 1 lakh added with rupees 15,000. So the actual profit of the year 2010 is not 1 lakh, it is 1,15,000. Due to the abnormality, the fire has occurred and they have subtracted 15,000. So we need to add back. In profit of 2011, 1,25,000. Subtract 10,000 because it's a non-recurring income. We must have added in 2011. Now we have to subtract. And in 2012, it is 1,40,000, where they have escalated the profit by adding the income from investment, which is non-operating income. So we need to subtract that to get the correct profit. So now the correct profit for 2010 is rupees 1,15,000. For 2011, it's rupees 1,15,000 again. But for 2012, the profit is rupees 1,30,000. Now, calculate the average. So 3,60,000 divided by 3. So you will get rupees 1,20,000 as the average profit. Now what they said? So 1,20,000 is the average profit every year. So in the question they gave, what is that? How many years purchase? They gave last 3 years purchase, 4 years purchase of 3 years profit. So what we need to do? Multiply by 4. So if you multiply by 4, 4 years purchase, you have to multiply by 4, you will get 4,80,000 as the amount of goodwill. As the amount of goodwill is 4,80,000. Purposely I gave you wrong answer. Some people will not listen my lecture and just go through and attend the quiz. Since I will check you are listening or not. So the amount of goodwill is going to be rupees 4,80,000. The second method. What is the second method? May I know from you? Post in the comment box while listening the YouTube link. What is the second method? So I should see this answer in the comment. If you are watching this lecture, I should see your answer. You also type super profit method. I am releasing the answer. I am revealing super profit. What is that? It means the goodwill is calculated on the basis of super profit. That is the excess of actual profit over and above to the average profit. Sometimes the actual profit used to be more, average profit used to be less. Last 10 years average profit. First few years we did not conduct the business properly, but last 3 years, 4 years, the business is accelerating a lot. So profit is huge. If you take average profit, it used to be less. Now the business is gaining super profit. So in that background, we need to calculate the goodwill under super profit method. It is also so easy to calculate. Simple. Goodwill can be calculated by using super profit multiplied by number of years of purchase. Here we need to know what is super profit. Super profit means so simple. Average profit minus normal profit. What is the average profit? And what is the normal profit? To subtract, you will get super profit. How to calculate normal? Average profit we know, because simple average method also we used to follow. The goodwill have to be calculated by using super profit and multiplying by number of years of purchases. So super profit means the difference between average profit and normal profit. So here the normal profit used to be calculated based on the capital invested, net capital invested into the business, multiplied by the normal rate of return. It means every business used to have an expected rate of return on investment, something like this. So that we can take to calculate the normal profit. If the average profit exceeds the normal profit, then it means that the super profit exists. Next is a good amount with illustration. Let me give you to calculate the goodwill based on super profit. So here average profit is rupees 60,000. They revealed as it is. They did not give you year-wise amount, and just to make you to understand how to calculate goodwill. So what we have given is average profit is rupees 60,000. Capital employed is rupees 5 lakhs. Normal rate of return, NRR refers to normal rate of return. is 10 percentage. Calculate the goodwill on the basis of 4 years purchase of the super profit of the last 4 years. Take average and multiply by 4. Simple. Right? So they have given average 60,000. Now what we need to calculate? We need super profit. We need to calculate. To calculate super profit, we need to know what is that average profit and what is the normal profit. We know normal average profit. It is given as it is directly given in the question itself. The average profit is rupees 60,000. Now what is normal profit? Normal profit is capital employed multiplied by normal rate of return. So here capital employed is 5 lakhs. And what is the normal rate of return? Is that 10%. So 5 lakhs of 10% is I will get 50,000. The 50,000 is the normal profit. Now what is super profit? Average profit minus super profit. We have average profit 60,000 and normal profit 50,000. So the super profit is rupees 10,000. Now based on this, we need to calculate the goodwill. So goodwill they say is 4 years purchase of the super profit. So super profit is 10,000 multiplied by 4. So you will get 40,000. Now the value of goodwill is rupees 40,000. This is how we need to calculate the value of goodwill based on super profit method. Now I have a question for all of us, including when do we need to apply this method? Just like that we can apply. Just for the name, the term itself says super. Can we apply just like that? Since we would like to say ourselves as super company, super business. Is that so? No. No, my dear. We need to apply the super profit method when our average profit is so high than the normal profit. We are doing our performance was highly exceeding the basic, highly exceeding what is the normally expected return. So in that case, if you calculate the goodwill in the super profit method, it will be has a real logic and basic of the asset. But that's where we need to apply our mind and we need to decide which method can be applicable in one particular situation for one particular company. That's where auditors and cost auditors used to be consulted, chartered accountants and cost auditors, and professionals used to be get employed. Finance manager used to be get employed, and they will consult each other and then finalize the method applicable for calculating the value of goodwill. Right. So now how many methods we have seen? Can you count and tell me how many methods we have seen? Yes, good. So we have seen two basic methods. One is simple average method, the other one is super profit method. Simple average profit, the other one is super profit method. Now the third one is weighted average profit method. What is that weighted average profit? This method is a modified version of the simple average profit method. In this method, each year's adjusted profits are multiplied with the respective number of weights in order to calculate the total profit. Because when you start a business in the first year and in the second year, in the third year, the performance differs. You can't say the similar performance. So if you take the simple average, it will not be work out. The first year, second year, fourth year, your performance exceeds the normal level. So it always fluctuates, right? And if you take any technology related products, the performance always improves over the year. In a short period it will exceed, but at the initial period it will not so. So what happens during these fluctuations? We need to apply the weighted average profit method. So in this method, each year's profit gets adjusted by multiplying with the respective number of weights. It means third year we have made triple effort. Fourth year we have made 5 times effort to gain that profit, to gain the turnover. So accordingly you can multiply a number based on the weight. Then the total of products is then divided by the total of weights. Then it is said to be as weighted average profit. Thereafter, the weighted average profits are multiplied by the number of years of purchase, as we have done in the simple average method as well as super average profit method. So here calculation of weighted average alone is the work. Valuation of goodwill is similar as we have done in the last two methods. Only different is last two methods we used simple average, super profit, but here we are going to use weighted average profit. Now, how to calculate the weighted average profit? How do you calculate that? So simple. Total products of profit divided by total of weights. So how to calculate total products? You need to prepare a table, a short form of table. With here the profit gained, weight. Weight is to be determined by the proprietor or the regular performer. So based on that weight, you need to multiply that. Product means multiplication. Multiply with the normal profit with the weight, and you will get weighted profit. Total that is called total of weighted profit. Total product of weighted profit divided by total of weights. And then goodwill can be calculated. Weighted average profit multiplied by number of years of purchase. And the fourth method is most important to calculate the valuation of goodwill. This used to be inbuilt in the upcoming subject also, like valuation of shares. So capitalization of profit is most important. It is highly applicable in most of the companies. Wherever the company is intensified with respect to assets and capital, there we need to apply the capitalization profit method. So what is that capitalization of average profit? So the average profit divided by normal rate of return, you will get average profit capitalization amount. And if it is a super profit, so instead of average profit we take super profit, then instead of average profit take super profit divided by normal rate of return. Right. I hope you understand the things now, and we have seen the theory part, and I will simultaneously explain you again the factors influences the valuation of goodwill one by one. Let us get into that. Yes, let us proceed towards the factors affecting the valuation of goodwill. The first and foremost factor is the nature of business. The nature of business affects the valuation of goodwill. A firm that deals with good quality products or has a stable demand for its product, then it is able to earn more profits and therefore has more value than the other businesses. So The nature of the business influences the value of goodwill. And the second most important factor is location of business. A business which is located in the main market or at the place where there is more customer traffic tends to earn more profit and also more goodwill. That's why location of business decides the value of goodwill. The third important factor is owner's reputation. An owner who has a good personal reputation in the market is honest, trustworthy. The honest and trustworthy attracts more customers to the businesses, and it makes more profits, and also it gives you goodwill. The fourth factor is efficient management. An organization with efficient management has high productivity and also cost efficiency. That's why the people used to have more professional background during at the management post, at top level management post. So an organization with efficient management has high productivity and cost efficiency. This gives an increased profit. Hence, the goodwill also increases. Then, market situation. The organization having a monopoly right or the condition in the market or having a limited competition in the market enables the business to earn high profit. This particular position, in turn, leads to higher value of goodwill. That's true. It leads to higher value of goodwill. So market situation also demands. So we have different types of market situation: perfect market, monopoly market, oligopoly market, duopoly market, monopolistic competition. So in these varieties of situations, there are you positioned as a businessman. So that makes your goodwill. Then some other special advantages also makes a matter. A firm that has special advantages like import licenses, patents, trademarks, copyrights, assured supply of electricity at low rates, subsidies for being situated in the special economic zones. All these special advantages gained over a period of business possess a high value of goodwill. When you are about to sell your business, you are not only selling the business, you are not only selling the stock available in your business, you are not only selling the turnover, you are also selling whatever the special advantages you gained to the purchaser. So it also has a value of goodwill. So that's where we need to concentrate. It does not mean that valuation of goodwill is just like statements. When do we need to value the goodwill? That is most important. A well-established firm earns a good name in the market. It builds trust with the customers and also has more business connections as compared to a newly set up businesses. Thus, the monetary value of this advantage that a buyer is ready to pay is called as goodwill. The buyer who pays the goodwill expect that he or she will be able to earn good profit, or we can say super profit, as compared to the profits earned by the other firms. Thus, the goodwill exists only in the case of firms making super profits, and not in the case of firms earning normal profit or incurring into loss. The goodwill is recorded in the books only when some consideration in money or money's worth is paid for it. For example, if you buy a phone, if you buy a business, if you pay more money than the net asset value of the business, then a book record shows the goodwill of whatever you paid as an extra. Thus, in the context of partnership firm, the need for valuation of goodwill arises. At the time of change the profit sharing ratio among the existing partner, among the proprietor, admission of a new partner, or admission of a new board member, retirement of a partner or retirement of the new board member, existing board member, death of a partner or death of any existing board member, dissolution of a firm where business is sold as going concern. So when you dissolve your business, you value the goodwill. And the last one, amalgamation of partnership firms or businesses, two or three businesses, amalgamation of companies. So all these situations demands us to value the goodwill. All these situations demands us to value the goodwill. Hence, altogether, goodwill is a value of the reputation of the firm. It builds over time with respect to the expected future profits over and above to the normal profit. Goodwill is an intangible real asset. It's intangible but real asset, which cannot be seen or felt but exists in reality. It can be bought or sold, especially in partnership. Goodwill valuation is very important. The methods of goodwill valuation, as well as in companies, the valuation of goodwill is so important. If you take any long run businesses, definitely the valuation of goodwill brings you a light on your business. Any doubt? Please post your doubts in the comment during webinar session. The faculty will answer and discuss about your doubts. And, the valuation of goodwill will really continue along with the valuation of shares, which is going to be an upcoming lectures. So it does not stop here. And the capitalization method and the weighted average, all these things will be continued, right, along with the valuation of goodwill. So with this, let me remind you to post the required answer in the comment, whichever I asked you during my lecture, and that will be valued as a part of your internal. That will be considered for webinar connecting point. So with this, let me stop and give a way to you to proceed further. Have a good and wonderful day, and let us wait for the next upcoming classes to meet each other. Thank you. Have a good day.